A Finnish cabinet minister accused of grooming underage girls was posting a smiling selfie with a Meghan on Instagram, captioned, "A dinner with a Meghan." This was not even 24 hours after the Duchess of Sussex stood on a United Nations plaza in Geneva on Sunday afternoon and told the world that children must be protected from algorithms, predation, and the cruelty of adults. The very speech she flew to deliver got handed back to her on a Finnish minister's social media feed with the exact phrase the speech was supposed to be condemning. So today we are covering the Will Reedman selfie melting the Geneva PR halo by Tuesday morning, the British Airways anniversary card landing in a People magazine exclusive before the wheels touched down, and the bronze penguin statue Harry filed to Meghan's Instagram stories, the same animal the Wales household received from Chester Zoo on their 2011 wedding day. Welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Let's get down to it. The setting was a World Health Organization dinner in Geneva on the back of Sunday's Plaza speech at the Lost Screen Memorial that I have covered a couple times. The room was 25 or so ministers and WHO delegates. The brief on the press release was protecting minors from online harm, of course. That was the topic of the event. And the man who walked away with the trophy photograph was Will Reedman, 40 years old, Finland's Minister for Social Affairs and Health, a member of the right-wing Finns party, and the cabinet minister Helsinki has spent 5 years trying to keep at the back of every diplomatic photograph. The Helsinki settlement investigation of 2021 published a tranche of his leaked private text messages. And the on-the-record contents, Middle Eastern people described as desert monkeys and incomprehensible monkeys. Oh, that is strange. Somalis described as spreading like weeds. Nazi jokes. Oh, Harry must have some Nazi jokes. Mockery of Muslim women's headscarves, racial slurs against black people. Reedman's response about all this was not even a denial. He's not denying any of this. It was a threat to sue the newspaper because, oh, you got me, I'm going to sue you. And a year later, in 2022, 9 women came forward with harassment allegations against him. And the investigation opened after a 17-year-old reported that a party figure had been targeting underage girls for years. 6 of the 9 women described disturbing encounters that, by their accounts, took place when they were still minors. So the Finnish preliminary investigation closed, citing insufficient evidence to charge. And Reedman denied it all. Prime Minister Petteri Orpo, on the record, classified Reedman's language as inappropriate but declined to remove him from the cabinet. Okay, this is like a second Keir Starmer. That is the cabinet minister who posted Sunday evening's selfie caption, "A dinner with Meghan." And by Tuesday morning, the Royal Observer, Reality TV, GB News, Yahoo, the entire international Royal Wire were carrying the photograph alongside the dossier the Finnish broadsheets have been carrying for half a decade. The Sussex spokesperson's statement in its exact wording, and I quote, "To be absolutely clear, the Duchess does not know Mr. Reedman, had no prior awareness of him attending the event, and was unfamiliar with the concerning reports relating to him," followed by the line every advanced team in the world is going to be quoting on a loop this week. Betting the background of every person who asks for a selfie is, in the spokesperson phrasing, not possible. And I have to say, I cannot be a hypocrite about this. I have said that a lot about, well, taking pictures at public events. You don't know if you're gonna take a picture next to Ghislaine Maxwell or Jeffrey Epstein at public events, okay? Just gonna leave you with that one. But Tom Sykes at the Royal Observer delivered the working day assessment in plain English. A photo with a politician mired in a scandal is, in his framing, not the ideal way to set the tone. Methane flew to a United Nations plaza to warn the world about predators reaching children through screens. The plaza's chief takeaway photograph on the Monday morning the speech was supposed to be circulating is the Finnish minister under investigation for predation reaching children in person. Speaking of the journey home from Geneva, let me tell you what landed on the wires inside 14 hours of the wheels touching down. The flight was British Airways 269, Geneva to the United States on Monday, May 18. And according to the published account of the cabin crew presented Meghan with a handwritten card. The card was signed by the crew, marked BA 269, dated the 18th. The wording on the published facsimile, "Dearest Harry and Meghan, wishing you a wonderful wedding anniversary. With love, the whole British Airways family." Alongside the card, the crew handed over a bottle of champagne and a packet of British sweets for Harry and the children. Meghan posted a frame of the card to her Instagram stories. Her caption, "Thanks to this amazing flight crew for all the love yesterday. Appreciate all the memories and kind words." So that is the surface story. Well, here's the receipt underneath. By the morning of the actual anniversary on Tuesday, May 19, People magazine ran the story as an exclusive under the byline of Erin Hill and Janine Hannay. The piece carried two on-background quotes attributed to a source close to Meghan. And in the source's warning, and I quote, "Meghan's flight crew was so lovely on her way back to Geneva, they all came to say happy anniversary and share their memories of where they were on that day." Followed by, "It was special and so appreciated by Meghan, who wanted to publicly thank them. She was truly so touched." So a flight attendant gesture, in the normal flow of the working world, it takes 72 hours to surface as a fans notice piece. Yeah, this one cleared customs, hit the sausage Instagram grid, and arrived on People magazine's morning desk under an exclusive headline with two pre-drafted source quote. Inside 14 hours. Yeah, that is beyond a viral moment. That is the operation of Monteceto working as the Monteceto operation is designed to work. And the IBT Times UK desk landed a parallel piece on the same Monday, reporting that Meghan had allegedly signed a separate gift basket note to a podcast host with the styling, Her Royal Highness Duchess of Sausages. The styling the sausages formally agreed in 2020 they would no longer use. Well, the reporting is unconfirmed, to be fair. The Gingerbread's office has not commented. The pattern is, in the British press framing this week, the founder of an American lifestyle brand drafting on the only line of equity she has not been able to manufacture from scratch. That brings us to the anniversary post Meghan filed at sunrise on the actual May 19, and the receipt the Sausage Squad has been recirculating since lunchtime. The post carried 24 previously unseen 2018 wedding photographs from St. George's Chapel and the Frogmore House evening reception. A separate slide caught Harry holding a lemon elderflower cake, while Archie and Lily sang an anniversary tune in the background, voices on camera, faces angled out of frame on the brand's by now familiar post-production logic. The final slide is the gift the bronze anniversary called for. Bronze anniversary, that sounds like what Meghan applies to her face a lot. A 20-inch bronze statue of two penguins titled Pair of Kings by Pacific Northwest sculptor Georgia Gerber. The card from Harry referenced the 2017 engagement party at which the couple, on Meghan's own framing, were penguins because they are together for life. And here's the receipt the British comments sections have been quietly carrying since the post went up. Penguins for the Wales household are the wedding gift from Chester Zoo on April 29, 2011. A one-year adoption of a humboldt penguin called Acorn, the species selected by British public vote on the zoo's social channels, with the penguins polling over 20% against 400 competing species. The wedding gift to the future king and queen on their actual wedding day was the penguin. The 8th anniversary statue on the As Ever Instagram grid is in the carousel the British public can see in one frame. The same animal. So the IB Times UK overnight coverage has already filed the verdict the brand team was hoping not to land. Yeah, you know that word. Performative, embarrassing, and in the comments section consensus, so cringe. How many times have we said this word before regarding Meghan? This is the picture in one frame on the morning of the recording day. A Geneva speech on protecting children from predators and a selfie published by the Predator's own cabinet minister account 24 hours later. A flight crew anniversary card published exclusively in People magazine inside 14 hours of the wheels touching down with 2 prepared source quotes already in the file. And an unconfirmed Her Royal Highness gift basket signature on a podcast host's desk. The British press is treating as the founder of an American lifestyle brand, reaching again for the title, The Surrender Agreement Explicitly Removed, and a bronze penguin statue filed to the As Ever Instagram grid on the same plinth, in the same animal as the Wales household's actual 2011 wedding gift from a British zoo whose public chose the species 15 years before Meghan filmed the unboxing. But again, let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.